What if I told you that the most popular reading at weddings completely contradicts what we celebrate on Valentine's Day? Every February 14th, we exchange heart-shaped chocolates and roses, celebrating romantic feelings and butterflies in our stomachs. But the Bible's most famous love passage talks about something radically different. Let's dive into what 1 Corinthians 13 really teaches us about love. When the Apostle Paul wrote his first letter to the Corinthians around 55 AD, he wasn't writing a wedding toast or Valentine's card. He was addressing a deeply divided church in ancient Greece. The Corinthians were arguing about spiritual gifts, creating factions, and missing the entire point of their faith. Right in the middle of this correction, Paul drops one of history's most beautiful descriptions of love. Here's what makes this passage revolutionary. Paul wasn't talking about romance at all. The Greek word he used was agape, not eros. Eros refers to romantic, passionate love. Agape describes something entirely different, a deliberate, selfless commitment to someone's well-being, regardless of feelings or circumstances. Let's break down what Paul actually said. He starts with a radical claim. Without love, everything else is worthless. You could speak every language on earth, understand all mysteries, have mountain-moving faith, give everything to the poor, even sacrifice your life. But without love, Paul says you gain nothing. You're just a noisy gong or clanging cymbal. Think about that for a moment. Our culture obsesses over achievements, knowledge, and grand gestures. But Paul says these things are meaningless noise without the foundation of genuine love. This challenges our entire value system. Then Paul gets specific. He lists 15 characteristics of love, and they're nothing like our Valentine's Day cards suggest. Love is patient. That's the first quality. Not exciting, not thrilling, not passionate. Patient. The Greek word means long-tempered, able to endure difficult people and circumstances without giving up. When someone repeatedly disappoints you, patience keeps loving them. When your family member makes the same mistake for the 100th time, patience doesn't abandon them. This isn't the stuff of romantic comedies. It's much harder and much more valuable. Love is kind. This seems simple until you realize kindness requires action. It's not just avoiding cruelty. Biblical kindness actively seeks opportunities to benefit others. It notices needs and meets them. It speaks words that build up rather than tear down. Kindness is love with its work boots on. Now Paul shifts to what love is not. Love does not envy. In our comparison-driven culture, this hits hard. Envy resents others' blessings and wants what they have. But real love celebrates when others succeed. It finds genuine joy in someone else's promotion, relationship, or achievement. Love doesn't keep score or feel diminished by another's gain. Love does not boast and is not proud. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Our social media age thrives on self-promotion. We curate highlight reels of our lives, fishing for likes and validation. But biblical love doesn't need to broadcast its goodness or inflate its importance. It serves quietly, gives anonymously, and finds security in something beyond public recognition. Love does not dishonor others. The Greek word means it doesn't act unbecomingly or rudely. Love doesn't embarrass people, mock their weaknesses, or treat them as less valuable. In our age of viral videos and public shaming, this characteristic stands out. Love protects dignity, even when someone doesn't deserve it. Love is not self-seeking. This might be the most countercultural characteristic of all. Our entire economy runs on self-interest. We're told to follow our hearts, do what makes us happy, and put ourselves first. But Paul says love does exactly the opposite. It asks what's best for the other person, even at personal cost. Love is not easily angered. Notice Paul doesn't say love never gets angry. Righteous anger exists, but love doesn't have a short fuse. It doesn't fly off the handle at minor offenses or hold grudges over small slights. Love gives people room to be imperfect without facing constant irritation. Love keeps no record of wrongs. This one's brutal. Our minds naturally catalog offenses. We remember who hurt us and how. We bring up past mistakes during arguments. But biblical love chooses to forgive and release. It doesn't weaponize someone's history against them. Love doesn't keep a detailed ledger of debts owed. Love does not delight in evil but rejoices with the truth. Love has a moral compass. It can't celebrate things that harm people, even if they're popular or profitable. Instead, love aligns itself with truth and reality. It celebrates what's genuinely good, even when truth is uncomfortable. Then Paul describes love's endurance. Love always protects. It covers vulnerabilities rather than exploiting them. It guards reputations and stands as a shield for the weak. Love always trusts. This doesn't mean being naive, but it means giving people the benefit of the doubt and believing the best about them when possible. Love always hopes. Even when situations look hopeless, love doesn't give up on people. It maintains confident expectation that good is possible. Love always perseveres. The Greek word means to endure, to bear up under pressure. Love doesn't quit when things get hard. Paul concludes with a stunning statement: love never fails. Everything else will eventually end. Prophecies will cease. Knowledge will pass away, but love remains. When we see God face to face, love will still be there because God Himself is love. So what does this mean for Valentine's Day? It means real love isn't primarily about feelings, though feelings can be part of it. It's not about romantic gestures, though those have their place. Biblical love is a daily decision to seek someone's good regardless of cost. This kind of love transforms marriages, friendships, families, and communities. It's not limited to romantic relationships. You can practice 1 Corinthians 13 love with your children, parents, co-workers, neighbors, and even enemies. The beautiful irony is that this demanding, sacrificial love actually creates deeper satisfaction than self-centered romance ever could. When you love like this, you build something that lasts beyond feelings and circumstances. This Valentine's Day, instead of just focusing on romantic feelings, consider how you might practice patient, kind, humble, selfless love. Choose one characteristic from 1 Corinthians 13 and intentionally live it out. Be patient with that difficult person. Stop keeping score with your spouse. Celebrate someone else's success without envy. Paul wrote these words to a broken church 2,000 years ago, but they remain the most accurate description of what love really is. Not the shallow, feeling-based emotion our culture celebrates, but the deep, transformative force that changes everything it touches. That's the kind of love worth celebrating, not just on Valentine's Day, but every single day.